I saw Gavin, sort of the last half of the season, I guess, and then Le'Shawn kind of reminds me of Makai the last couple of years. He'll make you miss, but he'll still run you over too. So I'm really excited to see what both of them can do, and of course Ivory has shown what he can do for the last couple of years.
Kentucky stuff. What jumps out about him just right away?
Well, they all compete really hard. They got a lot of guys that we have to account for, and we've seen a lot of different schemes this year. So just sort of the stuff that we have to break down and find the right calls and stuff like that.
Obviously, with Tyler being out.
I'm actually pretty excited about this one because I get to go back home. My parents actually just moved down to Orlando, so it's a little coming home visit. They're like probably 15 minutes away from the stadium, so I'm going to be able to see them.
And you get the start, so that has to add a lot to it too.
Yeah, that definitely helps out. And honestly, the best thing about this bowl game is the game. Whether we win or lose, and luckily I've been thankful enough to have some teammates that we all go play our hearts out, and then we end up winning. So all my bowl trips have been great.
Anything about playing an SEC team gets you a little more amped up, getting to go back down there and play somebody out of the SEC?
Yeah, definitely. They're another really big conference, and we always go head to head, and whether or not who might be the best conference or whatnot. But Kentucky's a pretty good squad, and they're a lot like us, honestly. They're really fun, really about the fundamentals and details. So I'm excited to get to play a team that's a lot like us.
What was your first reaction when Tyler made his announcement? Obviously, you had to know it was going to impact you in some way.
Yeah, I was really thankful for him. He's a really good player, and he's like one of my brothers for life. And to see him actually make that decision just shows a lot of maturity, and to know, he's got a lot of good people in his corner giving him really good advice. And I know he's going to be able to do big things once he gets on to the next level. And I couldn't be more thankful for this new opportunity.
He thought it was the best decision for him. We'll support him as his teammates. Obviously he's a fun player to play with, but it's kind of next man in mentality, and you're going to have to block for whatever running back is going to be running the ball for us January 1st.
How much confidence do you have in guys like Ivory and Gavin, to pick up where he left off?
Yeah, we have tremendous confidence in him. Ivory obviously has been here for 5 years, so he understands the game, understands what he needs to do, and then obviously we have a few young backs that are really talented and that can run the ball hard. So I'm looking forward to whoever's going to play, that they can do their job and do their job to the fullest.
Who's taking most of the snaps from?
I had to accept that invite if I wanted to go, and I can always. What? Lenny's looking at me. Sorry. And I can always, go back on that if I do decide to stay. So my decision is not fully made yet. I'm going to wait and, talk with my family and meet with Coach Ferentz and kind of see what the scouts are saying and stuff. But, I still have a little bit of time to make that decision. But, if I was going to give it a percentage, I'd probably say I'm above half for leaving. So, I still got some time. So.
How far above half?
I don't know, to be honest with you. I've had a lot of people, asking me if I'm leaving or not, and then, that Reese's Senior Bowl thing came out, and I still have, a little bit of time to kind of make my decision, and that's, I have to sit down with my family, like I said, and kind of figure that out, but. Yeah, I don't know to be honest with you, to give you a specific percentage.
So what does this game mean to you then?
It's more tape I can put out there and show off my ability. So we're just kind of excited to get down there to Florida and start practicing and in that warmth and hang out with the teammates for because if it is my last hurrah, this will be the last time with some of my closest buddies. So it'll be nice to kind of just hang out with them and go to war with them one last time potentially.
Is it weighing on you at all, or are you not as stressed about it at this point?
I'm not stressed about it very much, to be honest with you, because I look at it as kind of a win-win. If I stay, I get to stay and experience Iowa football. This has been my dream since I was a little kid. So and then if I leave, I have the potential to also fulfill a dream that I've always had since I was a little kid. So there's no wrong answer. You know what I mean? So it's not the most nerve-wracking thing ever. I mean, it's a big decision, but I'm looking at it as a win. Yeah, absolutely. And it's going to be fun because, Kentucky's going to give us their best shot. They haven't made a bowl game in, how long. So they're going to come out and punch us in the mouth, and we're going to come out and do the same. So it'll be a good experience, and it'll be a hard-fought game for sure.
What have you seen on tape from them, and what kind of offense are you guys going against?
I think they're a really good team. They're really big. They have a really good back, and they have a quarterback that's really good as well. He can get out the pocket, escape the pocket. I think we've played quarterbacks like that this year, so I think we have a little bit jump on what type of quarterback we're going to play. I think we also played him last year when he was at Penn State. So we kind of understand what we're going to get from him. And then, like I said, they have a really good back, 24. I really don't even know his name. But he's a really good back, and he gets downhill really well, and he uses his body really well as well. And he can also put a move in space. And their O-line is really efficient as well. So I think we're playing a really experienced team in the SEC. They're SEC opponents, so they're going to come ready to play. They're going to come ready to ready to play on that Saturday.